Hi, this is Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we're going for a ride and a chat. Sorry, it's a little bit dark, I will tell you that. So one of the things I have noticed in the last couple of weeks that I have had a lot of ghosts being more aggressive. And I think it's kind of interesting. I just had an incident, and that video will be coming out soon, at a restaurant where the ghost literally was shaking my chair and then kind of like pulled it out from underneath me. But I've been seeing this a lot lately, and I would say they're not like aggressively like hurting me or scratching me or whatever else, but they're aggressively trying to get my attention. And I kind of know why it's happening, because I will tell you what they're really upset about is that they want to get their message to like their family members, their people on this side, and a lot of people are not reaching out the way they used to, or scheduling appointments. And it's one of those, like, I've had so many people reach out and kind of like they'll be like, I feel like my mom has a message to me, I feel like my dad has a message to me, and I'm like, oh, if you're feeling that, that's probably what they're doing. But I will tell you that they will schedule the appointment and then they get terrified or they get scared and they're kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. And so what they will end up doing is canceling the appointment. And because of that, I think it's kind of like you came to me with the message of like, my family member wants to tell me something, but then you're freaking out or scared. But it's like, it doesn't denote that they wanted you to get a message. Like, they wanted you to know something, they wanted to tell you something, they wanted you to have some type of information about somebody in the family, or a new baby coming in, or a new job, or a new whatever it is. Like, they're contacting you to let you know something, and then you make the appointment and then you cancel. The message didn't go away, it's still there. And so that's where I get kind of like they're like the ghosts are kind of like aggressively coming, not at me, but you know what I'm saying, like getting my attention of like, oh my gosh, why did they cancel? I don't know why they canceled. You go hump their butt and tell me why they canceled. I don't know. I get that so many times people are afraid of what a psychic might tell them, you know, that sort of thing. Or I actually had a friend of mine many years ago ask, because her daughter had passed, and I said, you know, do you want me to tell you what she has to say or whatever else? And she goes, no, I couldn't handle it if she told me she didn't love me. That's pretty sad to even have that thought, but it's one of those, like, that's scary too. Like, you're going around having that thought in your head, because if you're saying it, you've been thinking of it. If you've been thinking it, you've been like over and over and over and over again. It's one of those, I will tell you, in all of my sessions, I've never had someone come through and say, tell my mom I didn't love her, or tell my mom I didn't care for her, or whatever else. Normally they come through with such love and affection and you know, I love you and I miss you and I'm sorry I didn't take out the trash more often, or whatever else. Like, they come through with some significant messages of, I love you and I appreciate everything you did for me and I appreciate the whatever. And so I will say that's 9 times out of 10 is they're coming through with appreciation. Thank you for being there, holding my hand when I passed. Thank you for being there when I was sick. Thank you for taking me to whatever it is. Like a constant run of that energy of like, thank you for what you've done for me. Thank you. I appreciate the energy that you gave me. And I think that is what I get more than anything else. Now, I have had some ghosts in the past that, sorry, you float up and down, that a lot of times people will come in. I've had people reach out to their family members. Some of them have passed in not so many good ways. I had one not too long ago that his dad was executed executed by the state of Texas for murder, and his dad came through with a lot of energy and apologies and kind of, sorry I wasn't there and kind of explain kind of like his backstory a little bit, to give his child a message, give his child that sense of like, I wish I'd have been a better dad. I wish I would have, been there more often, that sort of thing. So it's kind of one of those like, I really wish I could have been there. I think that's kind of what I get more than anything else. I often get a lot of apologies. Sorry I didn't do this. Sorry I didn't do that. Sorry I wasn't a better dad or mom or aunt or whatever else. I also sometimes get messages like, I apologize I didn't listen more. I apologize I didn't do this more. I kind of get those more than anything else in the messages that I receive from the other side. But I guarantee you, if your family member had a message for you, that message didn't go away. They still have a message for you, even if you're kind of scared. And I often tell people, literally when I used to have a lot of new clients, that they would be like, you really don't look like a psychic. And I often think, what does a psychic look like? I don't know. I don't know what a psychic looks like, because I've been me my whole life. And so I think psychics come in all different sizes, shapes, dimensions, energy, all of that kind of stuff. And that's kind of the fun part. The fun part of, I'm just me. I'm just a normal person, I guess, in a lot of ways, in a lot of aspects. I'm a normal person. I deal with a lot of people. I deal with a lot of death. I deal with a lot of, I think, assisting, teaching, which is something I never thought I would ever enjoy as much as I do. I think that's kind of one of the fun ones that was just kind of like, I didn't expect to like the teaching this much. I really do love teaching. And for some reason, I'm really good at it, which is kind of weird. It's one of those things. But I guarantee you that I just know that that was part of my life purpose. But I love the ghost. I love their messages. I love their insight into all things around them. And I appreciate you listening. Hopefully, if you've got a ghost around you, you'll send them my direction and maybe join them for an appointment. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.